Welcome back. Before the break, we told you about an early form of fast food created in the early 1800s. At first, getting many people in America to eat raw fish was like swimming upstream, but today sushi is a well-respected cuisine. However, many are still confused as to what it really is. Here to scale back the truth about sushi, please welcome sushi-anato Carl Rosa. Hello there.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now,
thank you very much.
How does one become a sushi aficionado? It came from a personal experience, didn't it?
Yeah, I just developed a passion for it when I was in New Orleans. I was born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana, tried it there. Eventually came here with my wife after Hurricane Katrina. Tried sushi, wasn't that crazy about it, didn't like what I was enjoying. Decided to learn a little bit more about sushi in Houston, learned a great deal.
Yeah. In fact, you go as far to take people on tours to Japan to experience sushi. And
right. 3 times a year, I actually bring groups to Japan. That's exactly correct.
All right, let's start with what is sushi and sushi versus sashimi.
No, absolutely. First, the one thing everyone needs to know is sushi is all about the rice.
It's funny because we think it's all about the raw fish.
And everyone defines it as raw fish, but that is not the case. It's all about sushi rice. Sushi is cooked vinegared rice, so anything added to that is that type of sushi. If you add shiitake mushroom to it, it's shiitake mushroom sushi.
Yeah.
Exactly. Sashimi is not sushi because it doesn't have rice.
Okay.
Very simple.
Yeah. So now that we know that,
yeah,
let's go on with, we can find all types of things with our sushi.
Absolutely.
And it's all about the roll, or it's funny, my son calls this, he goes, can I get that thing with the black tape on it?
Yeah.
It's like that. Yeah. So let's start with what that is. Not really black tape, people.
This is nori. This is a dried seaweed that is really, really popular when it comes to sushi, especially in making the rolls.
Okay, let's make a roll.
You'd like to make a roll?
Yeah, we can buy that.
Absolutely. You can buy the bamboo rolling mats, the sushi rice, and the nori at any major Asian food store. And we would add some ingredients, for example, like right here.
Okay.
You want to put some right here, right at the beginning.
Okay.
And then maybe just a little bit of peppered salmon, if you like. It's really, really quite surprising in terms of a flavor. And then maybe, do you like avocado?
I do like avocado.
Okay, let's put a little avocado right here.
However, you cannot confuse your avocado with your wasabi.
Absolutely. Now, the truth about wasabi, what most people do not know, is that the wasabi you receive in restaurants 99% of the time isn't actually authentic wasabi.
It's more of a paste, isn't it?
It's actually a mixture of green food coloring, dry mustard, and horseradish. So you can only get the real stuff that's called hon wasabi by purposely asking for it. It's going to be a little bit added to your bill, I'm going to admit, but it's going to be the real thing.
Now, is the flavor that much different?
It's a little different. I would say that the texture is more surprising than anything. That's one of the typical that you're going to find, and the other is the typical that you're going to find in any grocery store.
Okay. Which one of these is the real one?
Oh, well, neither one are the real one. These are both what you would get locally.
Okay, I was going to say, they taste the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are the pastry. But this is funny because especially when you live in Texas and you're used to guacamole, how many times have people going in for the first time went, oh, I love guacamole, and then let me tell you, that will set your mouth on fire.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true.
All right,
okay, now this is, by the way, do you like sesame seeds?
Yes.
Okay, do me a favor, grab some of that. Just put a little sesame seeds in here. Just not a big deal. Just a little bit all over the rice, as much or as little as you like.
Okay.
This is just a great way to really make it at home. Now, the only thing you have to remember is to hold on to your ingredients with your fingers and roll all the way over the ingredients and then press down. All the way over. You're getting there. All the way over and then press down.
That was a nice way of saying not quite, Deborah, but you're getting
now, if you notice, if you peel it back, it should hold.
Oh, yeah.
Now all you do is grab here and here and pull as you roll, and you have a sushi roll. Beautiful. That looks beautiful.
Now, I mentioned earlier that this was one of the early fast foods because you could, make it quickly, grab it without having to cook the fish, or, you had your rice done, and you ate it with your fingers.
That's
right. But a lot of us eat it with chopsticks.
As a matter of fact, this is called nigiri. This is what everyone considers raw fish sushi when you buy it in a restaurant. You see these? They have nothing to do with it. Put them to the side. Nigiri in Japanese means to grab. You're supposed to grab it. So the proper way to eat nigiri sushi is to pick it up, hold it, turn it upside down, dip the fish, not the rice, in the soy sauce, and then eat. But I see so many people in sushi restaurants trying to pick it up and trying to figure out a way.
And this is like the category of fried chicken.
They're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
It means to grab, so you should be grabbing it. Now this, the best way to do it, just to show you the way that they work in a sushi restaurant, they take the knife, they dip it in water. They don't want the clean blade to mess with the sticky sushi rice. They wrap it a few times, then they cut, just like this, right in half. That's exactly what a sushi roll looks like.
Okay, well, I was going to just go ahead and dunk this whole
thing. You go for it.
Breakfast is served.
Breakfast is served.
This
Fantastic.
is really good.
Yeah.
All right. To learn more about the Sushi Club of Houston, there actually is a sushi club, and how you could become a Sushinato, log on to greatdayhouston.com. And later in the show, we'll have 2 audience members try out sushi for the very first time. A lot of us love it, but as we said earlier, some people aren't so sure about raw fish. All right, and also don't forget to log on to Facebook to let us know what car games you played as a kid during long road trips. Name a state for each letter. Arkansas, A, B, Vermont. My sister always tried to cheat and say it was Vermont, not Vermont. Okay, thinking I wouldn't know it was a V. All right, so let us know. Coming up, in the old days, a good home security system may have been a mad dog. Now your security system is in the palm of your hand. Great Day correspondent Courtney Perna is checking out the latest technology.
It's more than just home security. It's called home automation. I'll show you how you're more connected to your house than ever before, and even when you're not at home, you can see who is.